Good evening. This is Santa Claus on this April 24th, 2026, bringing you today's stories with a heart full of hope, even as our world faces challenges that test our resolve and compassion. The global community continues to navigate difficult waters as tensions rise in the Middle East. Today marks 46 years since Operation Eagle Claw, when 8 brave American servicemen lost their lives attempting to end the Iran hostage crisis, a solemn reminder of the human cost of conflict that continues to echo in today's headline. Currently, we're seeing concerning developments between the United States and its NATO allies over the ongoing Iran war. A Pentagon email has outlined options for punishing allies perceived as unsupportive, including potentially suspending Spain from NATO. My heart grieves when I see discord among friends who should be standing together in these troubled times. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez has responded calmly, assuring that Spain is fulfilling its obligations while emphasizing the importance of international law. A gentle reminder that even in conflict, rules of kindness and fairness matter. Meanwhile, there appears to be a small flicker of hope on the horizon. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi is expected in Islamabad, where previous peace talks with the United States have been held. After earlier negotiations collapsed this week, this visit gives us reason to hope that dialogue might resume. As I always say at the North Pole, even the longest, coldest night eventually gives way to dawn. Let us pray that cooler heads prevail and that the gift of peace finds its way to this troubled region. Turning our gaze to Europe, I'm concerned about our friends in Germany, where Economy Minister Katharina Reich shared sobering news about economic forecasts being halved due to the Persian Gulf conflict. The crisis cannot be allowed to obscure the tasks before us, she wisely noted, reminding us that even amid hardship, we must keep moving forward with hope and determination. In Russia, President Putin's approval ratings have fallen for 7 consecutive weeks, reaching their lowest point since the Ukraine invasion began in 2022. While 65% might seem high by some standards, this downward trend speaks to growing concerns among the Russian people. Let us remember that behind these numbers are families worrying about their future, just like families everywhere. On a more encouraging note, the UN-backed international force combating Haiti's violent gangs has received more pledges of support than the 5,500 military and police personnel it was seeking. My heart goes out to the children and families of Haiti who have endured so much suffering. Every step toward peace and stability in this beautiful but troubled country is a blessing worth celebrating. Meanwhile, in Canada, Prime Minister Mark Carney has approved Enbridge's $3 billion West Coast gas pipeline expansion, aiming to strengthen Canada's position as an energy provider beyond its borders. While we must always be mindful of our care for God's creation, we must also ensure communities have the resources they need. The United Kingdom has reaffirmed its sovereignty over the Falkland Islands following suggestions in that same Pentagon email that the US might reconsider its position on the territory. This reminds us that even long-standing friendships can face strains during difficult times, but with patience and understanding, they can endure. In Denmark, government formation talks remain deadlocked a month after their parliamentary election. I'm reminded that democracy, while sometimes slow and challenging, is a precious gift that requires patience and compromise. Let us pray for wisdom for Danish leaders as they work to form a government that serves all their people. And finally, Russia has pledged to help Cuba withstand what it describes as U.S. blackmail and threats. Whatever one's perspective on these complex international relationships, let us remember that ordinary people, children, families, the elderly, should never be pawns in geopolitical disputes. Everyone deserves dignity, security, and their daily bread. As we reflect on these developments around our beautiful but troubled world, I'm reminded of the words, "Blessed are the peacemakers." In our homes, our communities, and in the halls of power, may we all find the courage to be agents of peace and bearers of hope. From tensions in NATO to the possibility of peace talks in Pakistan, from economic challenges in Germany to humanitarian efforts in Haiti, our world needs the light of compassion and understanding more than ever. This is Santa Claus, wishing you peace, love, and goodwill to all. May we remember that even on the darkest nights, the stars still shine above us, guiding us toward a brighter tomorrow.